Hey, thank you for visiting my channel, Cody Brainy. Let us recap what we have learned so far. So, in our previous session, we have seen singly linked list and how it works, um, and we have implemented singly linked list using Java program, and then we have seen how we can reverse the nodes, the traversal in singly linked list using a Java program. Now we are actually discussing about doubly linked list. So if you see singly linked list, the traversal, right? The traversal is in a unidirectional manner, right? It can only traverse in one direction. Opposed to that, doubly linked list can traverse both direction. So in order to traverse in both direction, definitely it needs an additional pointer, right? So that pointer is called the previous pointer. So a linked list has a next pointer, but a singly linked list has a next pointer, but a doubly linked list has two pointer. In addition to the data part, it has two pointers. One is the next pointer and the other is the previous pointer. So if you look at here in this picture, in this diagram, you can see there is a previous pointer, and then a data part comes which stores our user data, input data, and then comes the next pointer. So I can see a singly linked list here in a doubly linked list, right? Because it can traverse in in a direction where linked list uh, can do, right? So it can travel from left to right, and then it can also traverse in a reverse direction. So let us go back and check the first node. What is its significance? So it has a previous node. So here the previous node will be empty. For the first node, it will be empty, and the head, um, as always, points to the first node, and then the next pointer, right? The next pointer, it always points to the next node. So the value of the next pointer here is n9, so it's actually pointing to the second node, which is having the address n9, and then it's pointing to n8, and this node is pointing to n5, and it reaches the last node because the next pointer is empty here, so it indicates this is the last node. Now let us check how the previous node works, right? So if you check the last node's previous pointer, it's pointing to n8, which is this one. Similarly, this n8 node is pointing to n9. If you check the previous pointer, it's pointing to n9, and finally it can reach the head node. This is all about doubly linked list. It has the ability to traverse in both directions. And in addition to that, you should always keep in your mind there is a tail node, which indicates this is the tail node. Okay, so there is a so when we do algorithm, we will use head and tail node, and then we will use next pointer and previous pointer to do all the math involving inserting a new node in a doubly linked list, deleting a specific node in a doubly linked list, and inserting a node at the end of the doubly linked list using the tail pointer indicator. So there are a few things that we will be doing in our next session using Java program. Okay, so before we wind up this session, I want to emphasize two important points. One is there is also a concept of circular singly linked list and circular doubly linked list. So circular singly linked list means the end node, right? I mean the end node next pointer. So you already know about it. Uh, the singly linked list has only the next pointer, right? So in a circular singly linked list, the last nodes next pointer will be again connected to the first node. So it can basically, the traverse will be in a loop. It can be circular. So the next pointer will be connected to the first node so that it can circulate in one direction. In a doubly linked list, same thing will happen, but additionally, the previous um, additionally, the head previous, right? Because previous traversal starts from here, right? Previous traversal starts from here, so it will go like in this direction, right? From right to left. So n5 to n8, n8 to n9, n9 to n1, and then in doubly linked list, it's also connected to the tail. So previous N1's previous will be connected to tail. So uh, it can do that circular motion in both direction. Okay, that's called circular doubly linked list. I hope you understood this. So the algorithm will be very simple. In If somebody asks to create a circular doubly linked list, the algorithm will be simple. We will go through that in our upcoming sessions. So right now, just understand these basic concepts on doubly linked list. Hope you enjoyed the session. Stay tuned. Thank you very much. Bye.